Bingo, bango, stinky chango.
Dude, I can't. I can't. Can we start over?
This guy. Never.
Yeah.
Never. Welcome to Real Awkward. I am the most awkward man today, Andy Case.
I'm Amanda Knickerbocker.
Just as awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just in a different way.
We had such a great response from the last video that we did this on. We decided to do it again.
Yeah. Why not? It was fun.
And what was it?
Rank 'em.
There we go.
Pause for dramatic effect. Rank 'em.
Guys, welcome to Rank 'em. Episode whatever.
Who cares?
Rank 'em Volume 2.
Sure.
Rank 'em, stank 'em.
Sure.
This time we've done a little fun, and we are recording what you see, so now you guys can be part of the action. Does it wiggle a little bit?
Oh, it's wiggling.
Wiggle everywhere. I don't
So-
regret that.
Yeah, it might just kind of have to be stills.
Yeah, it'll just... Sorry, guys. So here's the deal. We got
just
two envelopes.
Trying to make it interactive.
We have to choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
If you click on it, you will be able to move them yourself.
Sure.
No, not at all. I'm not doing...
Do it. See what happens.
I'm not getting into that UI. Your problem, not mine. Here we go. So we've got two envelopes.
Yep.
If you guys did not see the previous episode, we are going to rank whatever is in these envelopes.
Yes. Ashley was nice enough to pick a category and make us little ticket things. And I don't know what the words are. And we're going to just kind of rank. And it's our opinions, not yours, because you're watching this and this is our show. So.
They're like, you don't like it, piss off.
Yeah.
It's our rank. You can go do your own rank 'em on your own time.
Yeah. But when
Just
you're
kidding.
watching, like, you will have however many titles here. Rank them and put them in the comments and let us know what you guys think and how you would rank them. Or if you think we're totally wrong about something, let us know.
Or film your own little mini episode, write all of these out like our producer does, and then send us the video.
I'm not going to watch that.
Amanda will not watch any submissions.
You won't either.
Wait, what's the...
You don't even respond to a text message.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that our daughter, just ate something poisonous. Andy?
Yeah.
Andy? And I'm just like, another text.
Yeah. Or you look at it and go,
I'm just like, hope she gets better. Put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
okay, so since I chose the one last time, you get to pick this time.
I'm picking the envelope.
Yeah.
Okay. Drum roll, please. All right, I'll put that in the edit. No, I didn't say horse steps. All right, here we go. I'm picking this one. Comedies.
Okay, what exactly does it say?
Okay,
'Cause it says
so
other things.
rank them. No, rank them. I said it wrong.
Yeah, we definitely don't have a show called Rank Them.
Because that would be preposterous.
It's Rank 'em.
Rank them. Comedies 2010 to 2019, because there hasn't been any good comedies to come out in 2020.
There probably aren't that many good comedies in there.
I guess we'll find out when we
Rank 'em.
All right, guys. Am I going to give this to you and you're handing them to me?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Because you did it to me last time.
We also, like we said before, you guys can interactively see how we choose this. I hope it goes well.
And let us know if this doesn't really just work, if it's just easier to listen to us do it.
Yeah.
So obviously the people who listen to the podcast are missing out on a whole piece of this. So you're really,
This is
really...
you can download the video only and have no context.
Okay. Ready?
Just see two people. Yes.
All right. I can see through
Oh.
the pen, so I'm trying really
Okay,
hard
fair
not.
enough. Fair enough.
Oh, I didn't take it back.
Oh, thank God we got a producer.
Sorry. Okay.
Shari. Yeah. Okay. Oh, train wreck. Well, that's
don't know what
on
that
the
is.
bottom. That's the one with Amy.
Amy
yeah,
Schumer?
Amy Schumer.
Oh, and Bill Hader.
yeah.
I like him, but I never
Yeah.
watched that.
I'm gonna put that one number 1.
I don't. Well, I've never watched
It's the first
it.
one.
Can it be number 10?
I think it should go in the middle.
Have you ever? Did you watch
Yeah.
it? Is it good?
Yeah, I thought it was. I
mean, you
thought
wanna
it
put
had
it number
funny
10?
moments. She's a cheerleader at the end, and she does like a performance for him, and it's kind of funny, you know.
I'm not a fan of hers.
Well, yeah, if you don't dig the humor, then you're not going to enjoy her.
I don't care for her.
Trainwreck. I remember that movie. Central Intelligence. I know that has to
I
go
love that
has
movie.
That has to go up here for you. For
I
sure.
loved it.
That
I mean,
has to go
did
up there
you
for you.
watch it?
No, yeah, I thought it was great. Rock is a fat guy in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah.
No, honestly.
Right now, between these two, Central Intelligence is absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, was
higher.
it the best comedy I've ever seen? No, but I really liked it. God.
The Disaster Artist. I didn't see it. Did
Oh,
you
it's
see
about
it?
the room.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But I like James Franco. But I have a really bad feeling that we're gonna be like, I didn't see this
Yeah,
one.
that's gonna suck not to see these ones. The Disaster Artist, though, I just remember.
It's all about the room. We should watch the room and then the Disaster Artist,
Fair enough. Yeah.
and then just.
You're killing me. Is that what he says?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. That movie's so bad.
I love it, just the trailer, because I haven't actually seen
Oh, I watched
the
it.
film.
It's bad.
I watched, because how long is The Room? Is it actually full length, or is it like a short?
I don't. No, it's not short. I don't remember
Yeah.
exactly how long it was, but it's not.
You're killing me, Lisa. All right.
And then there's a part where he goes in and he buys flowers. And he's like, I'll take these. He just like, nobody tells him any money. He just puts a random amount of money on the counter, takes the things and leaves. And then somebody goes, thanks. You're my favorite customer. It's so weird. It's so weird.
It's the best directing ever.
Okay.
Neighbors. Oh, okay. I thought Neighbors was pretty good. Did you like Neighbors? You didn't see
I haven't
Neighbors?
watched it.
I think.
Is that the one with Zac Efron?
Yeah, it's Zac Efron and Seth
I have
Rogen.
a really bad feeling about
yeah.
this.
No.
one.
So Seth Rogen is him and his wife are.
They have
a
moved
baby
in next door.
Yeah, and they have a baby, and like the neighbors are just loud and crazy.
Because they're a fraternity, right?
Rice.
But they made a
Rice.
sequel, so obviously it did well enough.
Yeah, and I thought Neighbors 2 was okay as well, but it was like fraternity versus a sorority or something like that. Or no, now it's a sorority, and he gets his friend,
Zac Efron.
yeah, to help him fight that or something like that. Anyway, it was okay. It had some moments that I enjoyed.
It's one of those ones where like I'll see it on Netflix or whatever once in a while. I'm like, oh, I should watch that. And then I'm just like, no, I just don't.
Remember, these are from 2010 to 2019, so there are certain comedies that will not be in here that you probably think about when you think of comedies.
I guess I just haven't watched a lot of
I think
comedies.
2010 to 2019 was probably like just not good for comedies.
Maybe.
And maybe just because I thought stuff was like a lot funnier before the 2010s.
Maybe.
But I could be wrong.
But
maybe
I'm
there's
not
some,
doing great. I've only seen one out of the 4 movies.
There's some gems.
How many of these
in
have
here.
you watched?
Everything but Disaster
Oh
Artist.
shit. Okay.
Yep.
Not doing great. Can I? Sorry.
Easy A.
Oh, I've seen this one.
And what do you think?
I liked it. Traditional kind of high school
Yeah.
dramedy.
Where so you haven't seen these.
I thought it was fine. I would probably venture to say this is probably
Neighbors is better than Easy A. I
was
have
kind of the
seen
first
Easy
big
A, but
Emma
I
Stone
don't
movie.
remember the premise of it. What does she do
So,
in it?
Um,
Yeah, we need to watch these.
I think, I don't know why. I think like to get. I don't think it was money, but like to get help or something, she basically lets these guys say that they hooked up with her.
Okay.
And she ends up basically just becoming like this huge, like, supposed skank.
Okay. Now I'm like drifting further from thinking I remember this.
I haven't.
movie.
It's been a really long time since I watched it.
All right.
It was
I like
Emma Stone, Stanley Tucci. I remember liking it.
Okay.
But it was kind of same old teen high school.
Right.
Like
Right.
it wasn't bad.
Fair. Okay. Boop. Your Highness, I love this movie.
I love that movie.
Would you say better than Central Intelligence? Come
I
on.
don't maybe. Okay, yeah, because it's
What if
so
he got her
stupid. It's my birthday today.
It's my birthday. Don't use triangle face. Never triangle face. It scares me.
We saw that. Okay, we all saw that movie in the movie
Yeah,
theater
it was. I think this is a great. Right now, it's on the top, and it's Your Highness, which is really fun.
Dude, I gotta watch that movie again.
It's great.
I haven't seen it in so long, but I love Danny McBride.
Yeah, Danny McBride's really funny, and he
so
was,
funny.
and that he was the main character in that
Him
one,
and James
which
Franco
doesn't
again.
happen very often. But it was basically like Pineapple Express, but in the medieval ages.
God, I love Pineapple
yeah,
Express.
and so it was really good too. So no, I thought Your Highness was really funny.
That's so funny.
I thought it was good. So I'm gonna put that. I agree that it's number one. Ted. Okay.
Oh, is that Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, with
the bear.
Seth MacFarlane.
Okay.
As Ted. I thought there was funny moments in it. I wouldn't say that I would pop this one in when I thought of a comedy.
No.
I want to watch something funny. I don't know if I'd put Ted back in. I'd probably watch Ted if it was like on TV, just popped up.
I thought it was funny once.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might.
Better?
I think Ted was funnier than Easy A.
Okay, fair enough. Ted.
But
Teddy.
I like Mark
That's
Wahlberg.
a Mr. Bean reference.
Yes.
If you don't know it.
Ready?
Teddy. Yes. Oh, I love this movie. You didn't see it. I love these smiles. You get me. Game night.
Is that Jason Bateman?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, they're having a game night, and his brother is like a one-upper all the time. So he's like, "This isn't a game night. Here's a game night." And there's like a murder mystery, and then murder really happens. But
It's one that
Yeah.
same with Neighbors, but it's one where I'm like, I know I would like this.
You would love Game Night. Game Night was really funny, and I forget the actress. I forget her name. She's like tall and lanky. She's been in like Bridesmaids and
Rose Byrne?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Hopefully they can see all of these. I don't know if you can tell, but this way, better. But can you see from the bottom? Okay, good. Okay, cool. Paul, that's with the alien. And he just gets stoned the whole
Simon
time, right?
Pegg,
Yeah.
Nick Frost, and Seth Rogen.
Yeah. It's really funny for Paul to have Seth Rogen's voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it once.
I would say that I'd watch Paul. Maybe it's like right around the Ted.
Yeah, I would watch Paul before I watch Ted.
Okay, so I can agree with you there. That's fine. We'll watch Paul.
So.
What are you at?
We have 9.
Oh, okay.
Are we just gonna go to 10?
Well, this would be a really easy list if the next one is one we really love or really hate.
I mean,
I don't know. Are we
make
missing it? I can't. This way.
We can go up more. Well, we can.
Yeah,
add more.
we can fit it. We could fit it.
We'll make it work.
I'm down.
Okay.
Oh, that's my number. That's my number one.
Oh, 21 Jump Street. Hell yeah.
That's my number one.
Hell yeah. I love that movie.
Dude, that's good. My name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff. I think technically that's the second one.
Oh, yeah,
But-
maybe it is.
Oh
No,
my
both
God.
of those are really good. Like,
If you haven't seen 21 Jump Street, watch it.
Man.
It is so funny.
it's funny. We were just talking about remakes in one of our later
God.
podcasts. And that
Remake!
was another one that was a remake, which actually
Well,
turned out really well.
Technically, it's a-
Well, it was
technically
a
it's a
remake from a
remake.
television show.
yeah.
So, and Johnny Depp makes a cameo.
Oh, he
at the end.
does.
Yep.
Dude, 21 Jump Street is so funny.
I would rewatch these like anytime for sure.
21 Jump Street-
And Central Intelligence probably good.
21
I really
Jump
like
Street
Game
I
Night.
can watch anytime, dude. I think that movie's so funny. Okay, that's 10. Do we want more?
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
can squeeze it in.
We'll make it work.
Anchorman 2. Oh, down at the bottom.
I did not watch
It
it
was-
because it looked awful.
It was awful. It was like trying to capitalize on anybody that just liked the last one. And it was
It came
not
out
great.
like 8 years later, right?
Yeah, it's the same
like-
problem they had with Dumb and Dumber
Oh,
2.
man.
Where everybody was like, I don't really...
Yeah.
This humor isn't funny anymore. And Jim Carrey's lost it. So then none of this stuff is good.
Because you really like Anchorman 1, Ashley. And
Yeah.
I remember when it came out, I expected... I mean, it didn't look great. But if you remember, like, Anchorman didn't look that great.
Yeah,
It
well...
was just kind of like some weirdo Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah, that's true, but it ended up being really funny.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
There's so many quotes from Anchorman that's like lasted forever.
Yes.
I don't believe you.
That movie it was definitely...
That's still a meme.
That movie was in kind of the Napoleon Dynamite kind of thing.
Oh, yeah,
Where
man,
people
Napoleon
would just like constantly do the lines from the movie. And
Plus, must plus.
but now I don't mind hearing Anchorman quotes now.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it wouldn't bother me at all.
No.
Any of them.
No.
Take me to Pleasure Town.
But no, I gotta watch Anchorman again, dude. But
There's some, Anchorman's pretty damn good. And Christina Applegate was funny back
She's
then,
so
too.
funny.
She was like,
well, and that was before Steve Carell was huge.
what?
We talked about this
this recently about Anchorman, and you told me that you thought it would not hold up.
You're right. You're right.
Back in the day?
No, now, like if I watch it right now,
Oh.
would I still think the original Anchorman's funny? And now I do need to put it to the test. Because
Yeah.
as we do this rank 'em, now I'm having fond memories of it. So I wonder if I would still have that feeling.
I don't know, man. I mean, Paul Rudd has been relevant for kind of a really long time, kind of
Yeah.
like lowly
All
relevant.
relevant.
Sure. That's his name.
Sign me up.
But like this was before Steve Carell was like huge on The Office.
Oh yeah, man! I saw his audition.
Oh,
tape
really?
For Anchorman, and it's really funny. Like he's just making this stuff up on the spot, being Brick. It was great. Brick, right?
Was that before 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah,
It
was his
was?
first role.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then no, his first role was Bruce Almighty, where he's the anchor,
Oh.
and then he was an Anchorman right after that.
Really? I didn't
think
know
so.
that.
Somebody check my facts. Oh, you can't check your own facts.
Well,
Hold on.
Don't get on your phone.
Okay, fine. Okay, yeah. We're trying not to slow this rank 'em down. I can't tell. Are we squeezing more in? Up here? If I go this way a little bit?
I mean, we've got one more. We might as well
Yeah.
just try and squeeze
Let's-
it.
I can't tell if I'm seeing the tablecloth.
If you
or
guys can't
if
see
I'm
it,
seeing the edge.
isn't it romantic? I actually watched this by myself when I was waiting for traffic out.
Is that the one Rebel Wilson?
Yeah, it's okay. It basically is making fun of like romance novels and everything like that. But it so a lot of times there'll be like a lovemaking scene, but it'll always end before the lovemaking happens. And so she just keeps trying to like redo it. Like that's one of the funny scenes in it. Another one, like he like forgets who she is, and then she like turns into somebody different. And there was a bunch of like moments in it that gave me a little chuckle.
Is it supposed to be like
It's a
alternate reality kind of thing, or is it just like
she's in
like does she get hit on the head or
yeah,
something?
I forget what happens. I forget why she's trapped in this like Groundhog Day
Oh, okay.
of romance with this guy. But she ends up snapping out of it and everything ends up being okay. But seriously, like out of everything, it's probably
can I
not
be
that
real?
great. Yeah. Hook me up.
I have not seen 6 out of the 12.
Oh my god, so you're at a 50% watch rate on
Yeah.
these suckers.
How many have you?
I
Is
have
Disaster
seen,
Artist
I've
still
seen
the only one you haven't seen?
21, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I've seen all of them except for Disaster Artist, and I probably would have it higher if I'd seen it. I'm
Well.
assuming. So, do you agree
Can't
with
win
this?
'em all.
Do you agree?
I don't have any arguments.
Agree
I
with this
think
list?
21 Jump Street is easily one of the funniest movies
Yeah, it's really
in the
good.
last 10 years.
It's really good.
Um,
Channing Tatum's actually a really funny comedic actor.
He is, and
Yeah.
I'm not a Jonah Hill fan.
Yeah, but he's good in that.
And I
movie.
love him in that.
Yeah.
And Ice Cube.
Is that the one where he's? No, wait. Is that the one where he's like, shh, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Shh.
Yeah.
He's like trying to get his aunt or somebody to shut,
I
or
think
someone
so.
that knows him to shut up. He's like covering.
Oh
her
yeah, they're in
mouth
the the shoe store
yeah.
or whatever, and she's like, "Oh hi."
He's like, hey, he's like, shut
your
up.
fucking mouth. Shut up. Shut
And
up.
he, like covers her mouth. He's like, I straight up will punch you if you don't shut up.
Yeah, and then like
yeah.
he pushes her away,
Yeah,
and they're
just
like,
pushes her,
"Yo, what's happening?" She's like,
over-
"Touch my dick, bro."
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
runs away.
God,
I don't know
love it.
why. I don't know why it sounds stupid. It's funny. No, I think that deserves number one.
I agree.
And then Your Highness, definitely a close second for me. Do you think Central Intelligence belongs above any of those?
I don't have a problem with any of these, to be honest.
Okay, you're good for right now.
I think that it's hard. I have to remember, like, this is our list
yeah,
because
right.
Your Highness is one of those ones where I'm like, this movie's so dumb.
like, yeah, there'd be some people are like when he's running around with like a minotaur dick like around his
Yeah,
neck that
like-
you'd be like, this is really stupid. But I also remember like it's so like,
it's so stupid. It's funny.
yeah, it's super obscene and like they're like making out with aliens. Give me kisses.
Well, and then there's the
Yeah.
one. There's like the caterpillar guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. And he's like, kiss me before you leave. And then he's like, man, I don't want to kiss that thing. And then he makes him make out with him.
Yeah,
Yeah. That, I mean,
it's funny.
maybe it was just the right time. And those guys were really hot at
Have
that time
you-
too, like for their comedic movies.
They were really hot at
They
the
were
time.
so hot.
They're still hot. Have you watched it since?
Dude, the last time I saw Your Highness might have been 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's been
And
a
I
long time.
think, I don't know when it came out, but I'm
if
assuming.
I'm being honest, I would say that one
Yeah.
probably won't hold up.
You know what we should do going forward? Just so we should put years on them. On these,
Yeah.
that we know. But I don't know Central Intelligence. I'd watch it again, but I'm not a huge Kevin Hart fan. So
I like Kevin Hart when he's with The Rock because I think those
I like anyone
two-
when they're with The Rock.
Yeah. But those two together work. They play off each other very well.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And like the movie itself, you have The Rock, who is this loser, and Kevin Hart, who is this jock.
Yeah.
And then the tables kind of turn.
Right.
But then The Rock's still this freaking weirdo.
Yeah, Rock. Yeah, he was still funny.
The movie just works. Is it the funniest thing I've ever seen? No.
Yeah.
But it works.
This had a lot of really good moments in it.
Game night?
Yes.
Okay.
Neighbors, it's like
It looked funny.
Seth Rogen is like Seth Rogen. Like
Mhm.
you expect what you expect out of him. You don't, you know what I mean? Like you don't
Mhm.
expect like
Oscar worthy.
yes, I was gonna say like
Yeah.
there's no Emmys coming anytime soon for a
Yeah.
lot of that stuff. But he did just play in a movie recently with Charlize Theron.
I saw ads for that and I thought it looked okay.
Ash and I watched it and it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. You remember that movie?
Seth Rogen.
Did you fall asleep back there? Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron in
who?
the
Oh, the
he's her writer for her
She's
Oh
trying to
my
like run
God.
for.
the long shot. There you
She's
go.
trying to like run for president.
She's
or
literally trying to run
something.
for president and she falls in love with her like speech writer.
Yeah, and they were like friends when they were kids or something.
Yeah, they knew each other. She babysat him or something like that.
Oh.
But there was like moments in that one that was funny, but he still has like I don't see him as like a character actor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Seth Rogen's always like
He plays
he's just the
himself.
dude that is in the situation.
Yeah.
Where like Danny McBride can play like 20 different types of people.
He plays very much the same.
Well, I guess
kinda
Eastbound
guy.
and Bound, like the same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. But Danny McBride is still really funny.
But like him, dude, him and Pineapple
Dude, I know.
Express.
I know. This is also hard because I truthfully believe that comedies are not as funny now
Yeah.
than if you gave me a list of like 2000, 2010, I might have a harder time making the list.
Maybe. I mean, we'll have to maybe do that one next time.
Yeah.
But like, what would even be on that? I mean, obviously Anchorman 1. But like, I'm having a hard time even thinking about like
Of those comedies.
2000 to 2010. Like, I don't even
I know.
know.
I just talked to Big Game, and now I can't tell you
You're
any
like,
of them.
that one.
I like that one. I don't know. I just know out of these, Your Highness was pretty old, right? Your Highness is almost 10 years old. I'm assuming.
We saw it for your birthday, and we were at Cinnabar. That's what I remember.
Then that would have been close to 10 years.
Yeah.
Or close to 9 years or whatever. 21 Jump Street. The second one came out like 5 years ago, so that must be like
Yeah.
7 years old.
What's the plot of the second one?
So first one, they go to high school.
They're in high
Second
school.
One, they
They're
go to
in college.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I love at the end of the second one where they're like, "What's next?" And then it's like art school.
Oh, yeah.
And then like culinary school.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
like it's all.
I
these
remember the end
different-
of those credits.
And I think there was even like a beauty school.
I love Jason Bateman's cadence. Like
I love
always,
Jason Bateman.
I always thought like the way that he delivers things, like where he's just always super concerned about everything,
Mm-hmm.
is great. And them getting stuck in this stuff that night it's really good. It's basically like it's one of those things like they accidentally kill somebody and then they have to figure out what's going on.
Well, and then Game Night and then the movie It or Tag came out at the same time. I feel
is Bateman
like
in Tag?
no, but
Oh.
Jeremy Renner is. Well, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah.
I feel like those movies in my brain were like, didn't this just come out already?
Yeah.
Like,
It was terrible.
oh really?
Yeah, I didn't
Okay, I won't
watch
waste
Tag.
my time. I won't
didn't
waste my
watch
time.
Tag.
But like, I feel like it was just like boom, boom, and those connect in my mind.
Neighbors with Seth Rogen, but I love Zac Efron as a comedic actor because I thought he was great in Baywatch.
I loved Baywatch.
So like Baywatch was good. I thought he was funny in Neighbors. I liked that awkward moment. I liked
I didn't watch that one.
I liked there was another one he was in that I thought was really funny too. But so far, like I've enjoyed that stuff. Paul, it's Seth Rogen again.
Yeah.
But I love Simon Pegg and those guys. But this wasn't better than Hot Fuzz or Shaun of the
Well,
Dead.
it wasn't a
or...
Cornetto trilogy movie.
Oh, see, so it wasn't directed. Yeah.
No. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost together, I love them.
Yeah.
And them as like these super nerds finding this alien, I liked it.
It was just a stoner.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it wasn't like a defining movie of the year.
Fair. Ted, I love Family Guy, so I think it's funny when that
so
humor
over
kind
Family Guy.
of bleeds in. But I mean, that's when Ted came out, right? Ted still.
Oh, back
Ted
when
was,
Family Guy was like
yeah, Family
on
Guy,
top of
Family
it.
Guy 7 years ago was like
The
in its
show.
prime.
Did you ever watch American Dad? Because I love
Yeah,
American
because that
Dad.
was just as.
Oh, see, I
it's-
hate Family Guy. I love American Dad.
Easy A, right? It's skippable for me. The Disaster Artist, since we didn't see it, it's unfair. Trainwreck, yeah, I would say it's
Well, since
probably
neither
not.
of us has seen Disaster Artist, should we just get it out of the list?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess at that point it's not fair. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here.
Easy A, yeah, I would say better than Trainwreck, better than Anchorman 2, and Isn't Romantic belongs on the bottom. Some people might move this up over Trainwreck
Okay,
because you haven't seen this one, but
I haven't seen any of these three.
you haven't seen 50% of them, but now
Yeah,
it's turned
sorry.
into
Okay, so with
46%.
I think Rebel Wilson is fine.
But she also plays the same character. in everything,
Sure,
too.
but like she was funny in Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, I'm done with Rebel Wilson.
Well, that's just it.
Like-
Like you get what you need out of her, and then you're over. But that same thing happened with like Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with.
Like, I hate Rebel Wilson's character in Bridesmaids. I hate her character. She's like a shitty roommate to Kristen Wiig.
No, she's not in Bridesmaids, is she?
I'm pretty sure they're like her and
I
like
thought-
some bald dude
I-
are Kristen Wiig's
I-
roommates, right?
Oh, okay. So Melissa McCarthy and
Yes.
Rebel Wilson are in that one.
Yes.
Okay, that's right. That's right. No, because I felt like they were like the two comedic actresses. They were kind of like fighting for that.
Because you
like,
can only have one
I'm-
fat,
yeah,
funny
I'm
woman.
silly, heavy set lady.
Yeah.
And I mean, what did Melissa McCarthy do last? What was her last film?
She was in a she's been
Was she-
doing a lot more like some serious stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a movie called The Kitchen, which was supposed to be like a it was either a heist movie or like kind of like a mobby movie.
How old is The Heat with Sandra Bullock and her?
Probably 5 years old at this
See,
point.
and that's what I remember her in last.
I
was
like that
something
movie.
that.
She was in that one with Jason Statham.
Spy.
Yeah, but even that was 4 years ago,
Yeah, I like that.
maybe 5 years ago. So it's like, yeah. So it's kind of interesting to like see like that. There's always got to be that Chris Farley character
Yes.
that's just in Hollywood. That's just kind of like funny.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you who has that humor now from the guys.
Too many people
department.
would get pissed off about like some big guy or some big girl just being used for like comedic comedy.
Yeah.
Because Chris Farley
in
was
2020,
yes,
absolutely.
Chris
yeah.
Farley was really funny,
Yeah.
but he was also a very funny physical comedian.
Yeah, no, that was his thing.
And now
Yeah.
people would say that it's like exploitation or
Yeah.
whatever. And it's like, I'm not saying it's not, but it's also just like, be
Well,
funny for other reasons.
Well,
like,
it's funny you bring it up because like people's taste in what's funny changes too. So like that's why some of these movies right now, like maybe when I first saw these, I thought they were really funny.
yep.
And now as they've like sunk in and like culture's changed a little bit, you're like, maybe not as much, or
Yeah.
maybe this isn't as popular as humor, right? I mean, like the drugs and like that type of stuff was really funny back then to
Yeah.
like get high or drunk and do silly stuff. And now that's not as
It's not the comedy anymore.
yeah, it's not as entertaining. I
Yeah.
don't even know what the comedy is right now, to be honest. I couldn't even
Couldn't tell you.
like what makes something funny. Like I don't know. Like Peril is still funny, I guess. Like when they're in like silly situations. So like Jumanji, right?
Yeah.
Like that's entertaining because they're like in like absolutely crazy situations. But like general like
don't know,
when
I
people
feel
like
like-
transition their stand up basically, like that's who they
Yeah.
are. Don't you remember when Dane Cook like
Oh
blew
my
up-
God, that guy.
blew up in popularity and he had
Uh-huh.
like 5 movies like one after another that were
Yeah.
all similar.
Good luck, Chuck.
Yep. And so you just you kind of were like, okay, I get like what's the one where he's like a checkout clerk?
Toy of the month.
Him and Dak Shepard.
They work
like,
at Costco.
Yeah, uh-huh, yep, they're just fighting over who
Yeah.
can be the fastest and
Yeah.
that type of stuff. So it is interesting to kind of go over this. It is tough that you didn't have a lot of say
Sorry.
in some of these, but I guess that's going to happen when we randomly pick. So
Yeah.
do you agree with the list though? At this point, even I know you don't really have
Yeah, I mean,
a fight over one over another, but I like where we're at.
you know what I mean? Like, top 3, I'm comfortable with that because I've seen them all.
Yep.
And then I've seen, like,
You could
these
probably
3.
assume this middle section would be pretty good.
Yeah.
And these ones you can see them maybe not being great, just
Yeah,
probably from the
and I
trailers.
mean, it's
You saw
also-
Anchorman 2 though.
No.
Oh shit.
I honestly, I thought it looked like shit. And I didn't bother.
I know Ash and I watched it and she was not impressed.
And it was also,
she
Ashley
loves
was
the
like,
first one.
I hated it. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to
Yep,
bother.
Yeah, and since it's one of her favorite movies, the first one, obviously that means a lot.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought.
Same
Well,
thing with
God.
well, it's screwed up now. Same thing with Dumb and Dumber though. Like I love the first one, and then when the second one came out, not the Dumb and Dumber.
When Harry met Lloyd.
Yeah, but when the second one came out, and they're still trying that same humor, it's like, man, this is not funny now. Now it's like too, like,
too
like
much.
before it was like two stupid people, which was funny.
Yeah.
Now it's like two like
Mentally handicapped people.
Yes, or
yeah.
two like mean old men.
Yeah.
Because the things they do to each other and other people are just like cruel,
Yeah.
which is like what they think is funny. And so
Well-
it's just like, yeah, it's just like two disgruntled dudes now. It wasn't,
Yeah.
it was really, it sucks. I hate when you go back to something you loved.
Well, and I
and it
think it's
doesn't hold
also
up, yeah.
those kind of people, like, okay, for instance, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people say Jim Carrey's not funny anymore, but I think it's also just like he changes as an artist.
Right.
Like back in
Right.
the 90s, he was wild and crazy and like, you know, Ace Ventura, like Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And
And
now,
but that's what was popular.
but it's
like,
also
in
that
the
was
culture, yeah.
20 years ago.
Oh, it makes me feel so old.
Yeah, but can you imagine how different you acted 20 years ago versus now?
Oh, absolutely.
But I
That's
mean,
why that
even
stuff was
30
funny.
to 50. Like,
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
but I mean, imagine, like, he might not want to make those movies anymore.
No, if he got a
Like-
script like that now, he'd be like, absolutely not.
Well, he obviously did Dumb and Dumber too. They
Yeah,
must
but
have
that-
paid him a
But
lot.
that was 5 or 6 years ago.
No way. That movie came out 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah. I didn't have Cam. We didn't have Cam yet when
For real?
when Jeff and I went and saw it, and that was 3 years ago, and that was probably 2 years before
I
that.
just know I don't think the first one's funny, and I had no intention of seeing the second one.
These, I don't know why, but these feel, aside from the first couple, like I'm disconnected from a lot of them. Like a lot of them are not ones that would be in my top comedies
Nowhere
of all
near,
time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So there you go. If you guys can, hopefully you guys can see it. If you agree with our list, let us know. If you disagree with our list, please tell us why, because I'd love to know
Yeah, but
why you
to
want to move this stuff up.
so for those who don't have the video right now, so starting at the top,
oh, yes, please
we
tell them.
have what we agree is the best. Truthfully, I think this is one of the best comedies to come out in the last while. 21 Jump Street, Your Highness, Central Intelligence, Game Night, Neighbors, Paul, Ted, Easy A, Isn't It Romantic, Trainwreck, and then Anchorman 2. We got rid of the Disaster Artist only because neither of us had seen it.
Oh, hey, Mom.
So, oh, hey, Mark. So we just took it out of the list just because we can't really speak to it.
Fair.
Fair. But yeah,
There you have it.
I think saying that 21 Jump Street is the best one, I think is accurate because, in my opinion, 21 Jump Street is the only one out of all of these that I'm like, this goes into my favorite comedies.
Yeah, I kind of want to pop it in now.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, like, when you have that feeling, you know that belongs on its own list.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah, it's good.
Brie
That's
Larson
really
was in
good.
21 Jump Street.
Yes, she was. She was the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or, something like that.
Yeah.
Good old Brie.
Yes.
Captain Marvel herself.
Yeah. And then, dude, just like the star of those movies is Ice Cube.
Oh, yeah. I see, yeah. And he's just, like, always mad, which is the best part
I
of his
love it.
character.
I love it. Quit talking Korean, Jesus.
I told you guys.
I love it.
Cool. Awesome, guys. If you want to see more of the Rankums, let us
Yeah. Let us know if you like them.
know. Where can people find us?
On Instagram, Real Awkward Podcast at Instagram.
And on the YouTubes, Real Awkward. Hopefully you found us that way.
That's the only way they'd be watching the video.
Unless you're listening to us
Right.
on
SoundCloud,
on
Spotify.
Spotify. If you're listening to us on Spotify and you'd like to see our beautiful faces,
If you're listening to us on SoundCloud, I don't know how you found it.
you guys can always check up on our YouTube.
And you have a YouTube channel.
I do. Pac-Man Case. If you guys like video game stuff, you can go check it out there. I just posted a game room tour.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it's time for us to peace out.
All right.
As always,
Goodbye.
bye.